Today I'm going to tell you how to break apart a modern day hunting rifle. I'm going to start by telling you a few parts that I would be referring to during my speech so you kind of have a better understanding of what everything is. First, this is an AR-15. It's very simple. It has an upper, which the gun breaks apart. You'll see it just comes apart in two pieces. This is referred to as the upper because it is above the lower. And then you got your barrel, your receiver, and your stock. And that's all there is to it. And then you're going to first take apart this rifle by taking out the magazine. And after that, you're going to want to pull back the charging handle, and you'll see the chamber is unloaded, which means it is safe to break apart. This gun breaks apart by pushing these two pins down and then grabbing them and pulling them straight up. And sometimes the back one is a little bit stubborn, so you're going to have to get something to pry it back. Then the gun will completely fall apart, and then you'll notice one I said upper and lower. The gun just fits together like that. And then next, you're going to want to take the bolt out of the rifle, and you do that by grabbing the charging handle, which is this piece right here, and pulling that straight back. And then everything just kind of falls straight out. Okay, and then you got your charging handle, the bolt, the lower, and the upper. And then when you start cleaning the rifle, you're going to want to use any kind of gun oil or lubrication oil that you have. And you're going to want to put it in the main parts of the rifle, which one of the main one is the trigger assembly, which is in the lower. And you're going to want to get all your oil down in here. And then I like to go straight to the bolt, and I put a solid coating on the bolt, and then just kind of dab it off with a paper towel. And then I don't do anything with this. If it ever gets dirty, you can put it in the sink, and everything will just wash right off of it, but usually they stay pretty clean. And then lastly, you have your barrel, and you kind of need to spray stuff down in the barrel, and then it falls straight out. And that's all there is to that. And then you're going to have to put everything back together, which you start by grabbing the charging handle, and you turn it upside down, and it fits straight back into this little groove, and you'll see it sliding like it's supposed to. Then you grab your bolt, you stick that in, and slide everything forward, and it snaps into place. Then after that, you grab the rifle, you wind up the front bolt, and just push the pin until you get everything in the right hole, which sometimes it takes a little bit longer than others to get everything back in the right spot. Then, after all that, you're going to want to check and make sure the firearm still functions properly, which you're going to start by taking the charging handle and make sure everything slides back forward as soon as it gets done with that. Then you're going to want to keep the slide open, which you'll see the chamber's open again and it's staying this time. And then hit your magazine release and make sure it slams back forward. Lastly, you're going to want to make sure it's unloaded again, take off the safety, and dry fire the rifle. And when you hear that fire and pin click like that, you know the firearm's functioning properly. You're going to want to do all these gun cleanings probably around every time you go shooting because they don't take that long and it'll keep your firearm where it's functioning the way it's supposed to function. And that's all I have for you today.